tell me your reaction to your daughter being charged, and tell us what happened that day.
Yesterday, now I was thinking she was in school. They didn't let her call or anything. She didn't call till about 3:30. When I got home, my mom was here upset, and I asked her what was wrong with her. She said Tony she had just called her and said that she had been locked up when they came and picked her up from school by 11. So my reaction is like, now why ain't nobody called me? You know, ain't nobody said nothing. My baby just turned 17. It ain't even been a month. They treating her like she's older and like she's been in jail 1,000 times. And then besides that, they handcuff her at school. All of that was uncalled for.
And the police also yesterday charged the other girl, the younger one, in connection with the fight, and said charged her with filing a police report, a false police report, and the fight. What is your understanding of what happened Thursday that caused all this?
From my understanding, that one of my nephews liked the little girl, so they was trying to get her attention on that. But I think something else was said to another student on the bus, and she thought somebody was talking to her, and she just turned around and started talking junk. However it went. But from my understanding, they said the girl started talking junk and started taking her stuff off on the bus, and called whoever she called and had them meet her up at the church. And she got in the car with them, and then they came down here. But they passed me because she almost ran me over. That's how fast she was coming down the road. But I ain't had no intentions knowing they was coming down here to my house. If I'd have known that, I'd have came down here, and the fight and all that would have been avoided, because I'd made my baby stay in the house and I told them to get on by their business. But I had no intention knowing they was coming down here. But then for her to lie like they jumped on her off the bus and try to make it seem like people is racist and stuff like that, that is wrong. And then I feel like the girl that was driving, she just as guilty as the girl that was fighting, because she brought her down here. When she called her and told her to meet at the church, she should have told her no. She should have went on home. She should have came down. So therefore I felt like she should have been charged with something too. I mean, that's crazy. I have mixed nieces and nephews. I mean, we love white people. I mean, we don't have nothing against no white people. That's just crazy. That's just
and the victim describes herself, or the alleged victim now, as a light-skinned black female. She's a black female also, right?
Yes, and I felt like that was just something she said to make her report look so good on her side. You know what I'm saying? To make her side look so good and get a whole lot of other stuff stirred up. So actually, I look at it, you plotted all this up, and you called somebody, had them waiting on you, and you got in the car with them, and then all y'all come down here. So I feel like she should have got charged more than just making a false report. But I felt like she just made all that up and put all that other stuff in there just to make this look so bad, make it seem worse than what it really is. That's how I look at the situation. Because then all day Sunday, she was kicking Tonisha, telling Tonisha that she was going to go to the police officer, go to the school, and let them know she made everything up. She was lying, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody bothering her, nobody said nothing to her. So that's why I'm like, so why would you sit and make up this whole story and then have it like somebody is racist and all of that after all the stuff that's already going on in the world?